you guys, and welcome back to your favorite crochet channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful balaclava. You've probably already seen it on my social media because I probably took 1000 pictures with it, so yeah, go check that out if you want to. And if you first want to know how to crochet the perfect granny square, I did a tutorial, like a very detailed one, on this granny square. I'm gonna link it to you everywhere right now in the description, and I would recommend you to check that out first. But if you're already familiar with granny squares, you're good to go. And now we're gonna start with the tutorial on this balaclava. And as always, if you recreated this beautiful balaclava, go send me pictures on my socials or tag me, because it's always my favorite part to see your recreations. So I'm gonna stop talking for now and let's start with the video. So let's start with what you need. First of all, you need to crochet 8 granny squares. I did 4 of this pattern and 4 of this pattern. If you don't know how to do the perfect granny square, I'm gonna link my last video for you guys somewhere here, also in the description, so you can have a look at this. If you're already familiar with how to do granny squares, just crochet 8 of them and then come back when you're finished. So for my granny squares, I used these 2 colors of the same type of yarn, so it's the same thickness. It's the hooked Echo Barbante. I'm gonna link it to you down below, and you can use whatever yarn you want to. I would just recommend to use as many colors as you want, but of the same yarn type and thickness, because then the square will look perfect in the end. And also use a bit of a thicker yarn, because then the balaclava in the end is going to be not this, like a bit warmer. Yeah. So my granny squares are made out of 6 rows. And in the end, your squares should be around something between 21 and 24 centimeters, I would recommend. So mine are 23 centimeters, and it's a very loose look of a balaclava, and I think that's pretty cute for this one. So crochet your 8 granny squares, 4 of each color combo, and then you need 1 of the yarn colors that you used in your granny squares. For me, I'm gonna go for white, not the pink, because I don't know, just a random decision, and your favorite hook that fits your yarn size. For me, it's 4 millimeters. And yeah, then I'm gonna show you right now how to connect everything. So I made this cute little drawing for you. This is how we're going to attach the granny squares. And I'm gonna zoom in for you guys, and then you can, I don't know, screenshot it, print it out, however you like, and just have a look at it while I explain to you how we're connecting, how I'm connecting. Yes. So now we're gonna take our 8 granny squares and your little sketch, and we're gonna lay them down just like the drawing. Make sure to have a look at the different patterns, but you're gonna see it in the end. And for me, I'm gonna take these little clips also to connect them at some parts that when I lay them flat down, they don't move. I'm gonna tell you later. So for now, just lay them down like my little drawing. So lay them down like this, and make sure that you have one, like the granny squares always have this side and this side. This is the wrong side. This is going to be the inside of your balaclava. So just make sure that these sides of your granny squares are all on one side and these on one side. So this is going to be my outside of the balaclava, so I'm going to lay it down like this. And now what you want to do is you can connect them like these squares, just loosely, that they don't fall apart, but it doesn't have to be perfect. And now how you connect it is also written in my little pattern, because this side is going to be connected to this side. So you can already attach it like this one to this. Don't worry, it will look a bit weird right now, but it will make sense in the end. And this side to this side. So take this and connect it to this. And you can let it be just like this. It's gonna look a bit random, don't worry, but after you connected it, it will make sense, because I'm gonna show you, you don't have to flip it now, but I'm gonna show you just so you know where we are at. If you would flip it around and put this one to this, as you can also see here in the drawing, this is this one and this one, it will make sense because this is your top hat part. I think this sideways part makes more sense. So this is where we connected on the top, and we're going to connect right there. And this is going to be here afterwards. So as you can see, it will make sense in the end. Also, if it looks a bit weird right now like this. But what you want to do is, you're going to take your yarn, your connecting yarn. For me, it's this light beige one. And you are going to connect, first of all, here and here. This one is this, and this is this. So we are going to start down here and connect with whatever stitch you want to use. I'm going to link the one that I'm using in the description, but you can also sew it together, or yeah, I don't know, just how you feel most comfortable with connecting. So for me, I'm gonna do my usual connecting stitch from down here, right there, and then around here. Make sure that you don't go somewhere here, go there. I took these two markers out for a second just to show you again where you're going, because sometimes it's a bit confusing. But you're going to start from down here and just going to connect up here. And then when you're at this point, you're going to keep connecting into this direction, because you're going to connect this side to this side. And on this side, it's going to be from down here up there, and then you're going to connect this side to this side. So now I connected them back again, but just if you're getting lost, just take some connectors out and look at it laying flat down, and compare it to my little drawing. I think that's sometimes the best. Why don't you come to stay? 'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. 'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. Go and open the door. And I've been waiting so long. The time for you has come. I want to show. The rain has been around for way too long. 'Cause baby, like, ooh, 'cause baby, like, ooh, 'cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around. I just connected this and this line, and if you did this too, it should look like this. I can also take these two off, also this one, because this is already secured. The only marker we are keeping is this one for this patch. This is the last thing we are attaching. So what I am going to do is, I'm gonna start right here and start connecting to this point. And then I'm not gonna go right there, because we're not connecting this side to anything, but what we need to connect is this patch to this one. So I'm gonna start right here and gonna keep connecting to down here, just so I don't have to connect 2 times. I'm gonna continue with my connecting part right there, so this is also connected. Yeah, just as a little Little sneaky trick. And then what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna connect right here this part that we still have left. It's this one. So I'm gonna do this, this one, and then I'm gonna show you how to make it a final balaclava. 'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lady. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. 'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lady. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. In the sun when I found you, the one you call. You got what I need and you always be turning my sky blue. But maybe I can't get to you. So why don't you come to stay? So this is what your balaclava should look like right now. If you flip it around, you will realize that everything is connected. Just this one part that is going to be on your neck needs to be connected right here. So now we're just going to connect this little part. It's on the drawing, it's this one. And then we just have two little things left, and I'm going to show you after we connect it. So now this is connected, so everything is connected, everything we need. And now the only thing that you want to do is, or you can also leave it like this if you like, but for me, to make it like a bit cleaner in the end, I'm gonna do one row of half double crochets right at the neckline down there, just around, and also one row of half double crochets around this face opening part. That's everything I'm doing. You can do two if you like to. And if not, you can finish it off like this, but I'm gonna do one row of half double crochets all around. Yeah, let's go. And I'm gonna start the half double crochets, I think in the middle of the back of the balaclava, but you can just start wherever you want to. I'm gonna chain up one, and then I'm gonna go in each of these loops with a half double crochet like this. You can do whatever stitch you like. If you want the seam to be a bit bigger, you can also do double crochets or probably also more rows, but I just think half double crochets is a fine look. And every time I come to this part, it's like where the bigger hole of my granny square is, I'm gonna do one half double crochet right into the big loop, and then I'm gonna set one probably right here. I'm just gonna do it wherever it feels right, kind of. So somewhere here, and maybe the next one right here. Doesn't really matter where you set them, it's just for division. So yeah, just have a look at whatever feels right to you. And I'm gonna continue with this all around the neck part, and then we're gonna do the same with the face opening. So let's meet again when you finished your neck part. So now I am right at the end, or at the beginning of where I started my half double crochets. I'm just gonna connect right here with this first stitches I did, and I'm gonna slip through, cut off the excess yarn, whoops, slip it through, pull it tight, and yeah, that's what my seam looks like. And I'm gonna do the exact same in this face opening part, and I'm gonna start at this top part just because I feel like the color match and everything makes it harder to find the beginning of my seam in the end. So I'm gonna start right there with my first chain up, and I'm gonna crochet around with my half double crochets again, all around. And what I am going to do when I reach one of the corners is, in the corner I'm not going to set a full half double crochet. So right when I am where this big hole from my granny square is, I'm gonna set only a single crochet right there. And then right into this connecting stitch I did, I'm gonna go right into this last stitch with only a slip stitch. So pull your yarn through and slip it through. And then on the other bigger loop of your granny square, I'm gonna go right into this with also a single crochet, and then again start with my half double crochets until I arrive at the next corner. I love doing this technique because I feel like in the end it does match this face opening square the best. I don't know, I just like it. You don't have to do it, it's just a little trick that I do. And yeah, I'm gonna do that until I arrive right here, and then we're gonna meet again.
The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. 'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. Go and open the door.
So I'm gonna do my last 2 half double crochets before connecting one last time. So connect to your first half double crochet or chain up and slip through, chain up 1, cut off the excess yarn, slip through, and if you want to hide it a bit better, you can now, just like all the other leftover yarns, you can sew them in just randomly, and like that the beginning will kind of disappear. So it should look something like this. Yeah, that's it. You guys, we made it. This is your balaclava, and if you have any tags, because for me, I'm gonna add my name tags. I love it. But if you don't have any, you're finished now. I'm excited to try on. Let's go.
If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder?
So this was the tutorial on this balaclava. I hope you liked it, and I hope you're happy with your result. If yes, go send me pictures, go tag me on my socials, and of course don't forget to subscribe, send some love in the comments, leave a like, and yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video, hopefully. Bye!